Leadership is often imagined as strength displayed in public, decisions made confidently, voices raised with certainty. But the truth is quieter. True leadership begins not in applause, but in isolation, when no one else can decide for you, and every choice carries consequences that cannot be undone. Tonight, we return to Abraham Lincoln, not to a battlefield, not to a speech, but to the inner room of his mind, where leadership became loneliness. Every major decision Lincoln faced carried a human cost. Signing an order meant lives lost. Delaying action meant suffering continued. There was no neutral choice, only different kinds of pain. He could consult advisors. He could listen to generals. But the final decision always returned to him. History remembers outcomes. Leaders live with consequences. The higher the position, the fewer the companions. At the top, conversations become filtered. Advice becomes cautious. Truth becomes rare. Lincoln was surrounded by people, yet profoundly alone. Power isolates. And in that isolation, leaders confront themselves without distraction. Doubt is not weakness. It is awareness. Lincoln doubted often, not because he lacked conviction, but because he understood the gravity of his role. Silence became his companion. Long nights, unanswered questions. But responsibility does not allow retreat. Despite doubt, decisions had to be made. Despite fear, direction had to be given. This is where leadership becomes moral endurance. Not certainty, but commitment in the absence of clarity. Lincoln stayed. Not because he was sure, but because leaving was not an option. Leadership is not defined by confidence alone. It is defined by what one carries in silence. Lincoln's darkest moments were not failures. They were the cost of responsibility. And perhaps that is the true measure of leadership. The willingness to remain present when doubt is loud and answers are quiet. Thank you for listening. In the next episode, we will explore what Lincoln's darkest night teaches us about leadership beyond history.